Hey, what's up guys? Just finally got a package in the mail. Everything I need to get the S15 back on the road again. As you already saw, I already have my tires sitting over there. But now I got the final pieces I need from Brad Japan. I need the seat rail and the Works Bell short boss hub. And there's also a Brad head pillow for a friend in here as well. Getting pretty excited. Deadline definitely for sure got delayed. I was supposed to get my car running mid-June, June 15th. It's now June 19th. It's looking more realistic, somewhere in the first week of July, which kind of sucks because I kind of wished I had my car for the beginning of summer. But you know what? July is not too bad either. But now I have everything I need to get the car running. Well, it starts now, but just everything that I would want before I take it on the street. So let's just go ahead and unbox this here. How did they package this thing? So first off, we have this. This is a Brad tuning pillow for the headrest. I've always had this in my car, but this is for someone else, my friend. I swear by these. These are super comfortable. Pretty straightforward on that one. Like this one as well. This is Works Bell short hub for the S15. You need this because 2019 I changed steering wheels. Over here I used to have this Nardi 330mm deep corn. I liked it because of the dish, or the slight dish that it has. As you can see there, just looks really awesome too. I love the way the leather sits. Good focus. Get away from my face. But either way, the dotted texture to it, and it's just super classic. You always see in like Drift Tengoku or any JDM car drifting. They look super nice, and overall it's my favorite steering wheel, but this year decided to change it up. And got a new steering wheel this year. And a quick release. So a friend of mine, Night Runner International, you can see here, this is a special limited edition. Vertex horn button there, and Night Runner for Night Runner, or Vertex for Night Runner. And I also have the quick release steering wheel hub and my titanium screws if it picks it up there. If you know me, I love my interiors. I love, because that's where you spend all your time, right? When you're driving, everything you touch, feel is all steering wheel, shift knob, and seat. But this year around, you can see the dish is super spaced out now compared to what I had before, right? So the profile is significantly closer. So overall, what happened was that would bring the steering wheel way too close for me, like here, and me being short as hell, I need to be right up there. And my old Brad seat rail, pretty much I could use like another inch to go closer to the pedal, just for more comfort wise. And then with this being dished out so close to me, it was super hard to steer, so had to switch out for a short hub, which is this guy here, which will fix my steering wheel issue. And I also need this. Oh, interesting. This okay, hardware, but switched out for the hell is all this? Why are they offset? But yeah, I also got new Brad seat rails. This is just a 1/2. And that's pretty much everything that's in the box. Probably install that today too. What time is it? It's like nearly 3 o'clock. Hit the gym, visit the guys at work to drop off some stuff, one being this, and yeah, drop off some snacks and stuff like that for the guys, hit the gym, come back, immediately start working on my car. So I guess I'll see you guys in a bit. So a handful of things before I get started. I want to tackle removing at least my rear trim so I can mock up my new third brake light, which is just an LED strip bar, which I think it looks super awesome. All the Formula D cars have it and it looks super nice. My goal is to have it illuminated underneath my roof spoiler. I think at night it would just look super awesome and a little more modern, being a 20-something-year-old car. Probably tackle the boss hub, and I think the bride seat will go in after I've done everything interior wise. I'll put it as a last and final step. And then I have 4 tires, which I'll probably do at work later. So I'll probably get started right now. It has definitely been a while since I last started this up. Probably the next time I start it up is when I go to insure it. What this piece is a Vertex turn signal extender. If you have a deep dish steering wheel, you'll have issues trying to grab this unless you have freakishly long fingers, and these are adjustable too. Yeah, I really love the purple theme on my interior. If you didn't know, my instrument cluster is tinted as well. Not bad for my first time, I think. But first I gotta take off the quick release hub. So I'll do that now. Cool. Yeah, for those who don't know, this dot here at the top is actually a grounding ring right there. Or sorry, this dot lines up with the top, and this ring here is a grounding ring for the horn button. This is my HKB to show that this is the top, but I'm going to change that out. This might be for sale. This is actually the air brake canceller, so your air brake light doesn't go back on. And then fairly simple, I believe that looks like a 17 mil and it just zaps right off. That was not tight at all. Looks to be like a OEM unit, maybe, possibly. So, after lots of wiggling, I used my old steering wheel because I cared a little bit more about Vertex. Yeah, left the bolt. What you want to do is leave the bolt slightly on, or a couple threads, so when you pull the steering wheel, it doesn't shoot you. You don't hit yourself in the face with it. So yeah, constantly just like wiggling it until it pops out, which I just did now. Steering wheel off. Ooh. My hub go, there it is. So as I was saying, top is marked with a dot here. So let's go ahead and thread this through, or all my wires. Make sure you don't wind your clock spring way too much, otherwise when you go to turn your steering wheel you could snap it. Now just to give you guys an example of the difference. It's about half the length. Awesome. Match up the dot here to the dot here. Now, short hubs in, steering wheel hubs in, or quick release. Now, I can't wait to drive this thing. The interior is gonna look awesome. So now that the steering wheel is all done, I can start trying to tackle taking off the rear seats just so I can get rid of this and access the brake light signal. I don't know, I'm not sure. Actually, I probably only need to take off one side so I can loop the wire going up and somewhere into the headliner. So, rear bench seat, pretty simple. Just one bolt on each end here, one there, and the exact same opposite side. You just push the seat belts through and put your bench seats out. That was fairly easy. Not really what I'm used to. That was fairly easy. So this is my LED third brake light from Super Bright LEDs. It is just a strip of red LED brake light or LED light strip, 12 volt, and I'm gonna see if these two wires are gonna tap it into my brake system or brake light system. This is my third brake light, so I'm just gonna test it over here. So that's pretty cool. Just gonna test it here and hit the brakes. So in the back of the S15, found the fuse for my brake light switch or brake lights. I'm assuming after I install this LED strip bar, it's gonna pop the fuse, so I'll probably just do a step up on the fuse from a 15 amp to like a 20 amp maybe or something like that. Probably not the proper way to do it, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna be mounting it to the top here. I think my simple solution just for the time being is I went out to Home Depot and got this HD clear tape, really transparent, so I'll probably just end up taping it to the windshield. My issue was I really wanted to make it level, shooting completely horizontal here to the outside, but looking at the ridge here on the headliner, it's kind of hard how to mount it. I was thinking into making a bracket, tapping into the headliner clips here and here, but I think just for simplicity I'll probably just tape it onto the rear window. My other concern is also my rear window defrosters. I really don't want to rip that off just in case I do take off my third brake light, but I think for the time being probably my best solution. I'll probably tap into the wires over into here and then run the wires along the right side C-pillar, and then just in case I want to take it out or something like that, this is easily accessible. Just take off the shelf and it should act. So quickly mopped up the third brake light to the roof. It's just kind of hanging by 2 pieces of tape. Tapped into the third brake light circuit. A lot of people don't like these or this method, but it's pretty temporary right now. I'll probably solder it in later. It's easy to access. You gotta take out the shelf and I can get right to it. Just for the time being, I just want to know that to make sure it works. So I'll have that like that. I'll probably crimp it instead of solder. And right now it's just kind of hanging. So testing it out now. Hopefully it doesn't bleed too much into the cockpit, and hopefully you can still see it from the outside underneath the roof spoiler. Noticing that the roof spoiler is a little curved. It might block some of the edges of the third brake light strip. But right now, I'm gonna test it out. So just finished up mocking up the third brake light. Let's see what it looks like. So still kind of bleeds on the inside, which is kind of unavoidable unless I put a cover, which will probably clean it up a little bit actually if I think about it. So to get a better look, it's facing directly onto the window and it kind of just refracts back inside. We'll get a shot on what it looks like from the outside. So not entirely sure which one I want to run, the original, which is silver here, or the black one. Kind of want to go with the silver up front because you'll actually see it, but just because my car is silver, I don't know if it would be even better like this, the silver, or the new logo in a black. With a black and a silver car, not too bad of a contrast, but I think with the silver, kind of more, not too crazy. My friend has a black one on his S15 and they're both the same color, so I don't know if we should just slightly separate it a little bit. It's now nighttime, lights are out. Now it's time to see if that third brake light works really well or not at night. I think that's when you'll see the most amount of change. I'm pretty excited to see what it looks like at night. So let's finally give this a shot, see what it looks like at night. Super excited for this. Alright, here we go. Oh shit! It bleeds in a lot more than I would like. I'll probably put like a cover or something like that on top, but I'm very, very satisfied with this. That looks super nice. Give you a better idea what it looks like. Whoever's in the passenger back seat, which hopefully is no one, that's gonna be lighting up their fucking day. But not too bad for the inside. I'll probably put a cover in, or just to prevent bleeding inside the vehicle, because I think over time it could be annoying, but so far it looks super nice. Like, just look at this, even the instrument cluster, it looks lit up and everything like that. Just to give a quick look on what it looks like. I don't have the keys on me, but parking lights on with interior lights on. It's a lot more dim than my GTI, that's for sure. Nothing lights up. Not the door cards. You get super comfortable with modern cars, but oh damn, even like that, it just overpowers it. Well, I guess I can say I'm not gonna have to be worrying about it being dim at night.